Welcome back and thanks for tuning in, subscribers, Transformers fans. So today I've got another ripper I'm going to show you. It's another item I've got coming up for sale soon. Like I said, I always preview my toys, especially when I get something super unique. And this is one I think I've never had before, so let's have a look. So this is a vintage Corona Toys, the Australian Tyco race car slot set. So this is crazy. This is Australian box. So it's Australian Corona Toys and the Australian address in Maidstone, Victoria. I've seen this set before, but I've never seen the Australian box. I think the only real difference is the address and the Corona Toys branding. But this is Hasbro 1985, so full vintage. And this box is actually lovely condition. So I believe it's glued. It was glued in all three spots, and the back is kind of like a hinge kind of thing. And this one's just been gently opened up. The glue's been gently removed, and the box is fully intact, so it's in excellent condition. Like I said, this one's coming up for sale, but I thought not one I've never had it before, not one I get too often, so let's have a look and show you guys and educate myself as well as showing you guys. So like I said, slot car set, and the main thing about it is it's supposed to be like a glow in the dark sort of thing. Now it comes with these all glow in the dark kind of stickers that you put on the sides of the car, but they've kind of dried up off the sticker sheet, so I'm not sure they're going to adhere to the car very well. And then they've got the instructions. They're in a bit yellowing and a bit crinkly condition. There's no Australian. Oh, there is a Corona Toys Australia, top right corner there. So the instructions are the matching Australian versions as well. So this one is so close to complete that it kills me. The only thing it's missing is the two little flagpoles as per the instructions, and also one of the tyres is missing. One of the cars has got a missing back tyre, so that one doesn't drive. I can only drive one at a time. Both cars work, engines work, and both slot car sides work fine. So I'll quickly demonstrate. So this, who doesn't? Don't want to get flying off. So that's this one. I just don't want it to go flying off because they end up smashing. So who didn't have a slot car when they were young? If you're my age, you know what I mean. Like, so these are cars, and they do transform, but I miss that, man. The AFX ones were so much better as well because they stayed on the track. I don't know if anyone remembers the two different types. The other ones had the big flat metal, the Scalectrix ones, I think they had big flat metal things that frayed, and they always went left and right, and they never stayed straight on the track. The AFX style ones like this, they had the little metal pins with a little sort of spring on them, so they always kept contact with the metal. Right, always better. So I'm going to zip him around a little bit slow, because if she goes too hard, she's going to fly off the table, and I don't want to smash these beautiful, beautiful things. So I'll get them going a little bit medium speed, and as you can see, this one's fully functional. Yeah, baby. Get a little bit dizzy with this, don't you? And then, oh, my dog's sleeping over in the corner, and she's like... But these are so cool. They actually transform. Now so that's them both in car mode. I'll do some stills as well here. That's them both in car mode. Excuse me. Alright, just edited that sickest sneeze. Sneeze attack. So that's them both in car mode. They're real cool. They look cool. And they actually don't look like they transform or anything like that. But then, both of them transform the same. You kind of lift their head up. And I'll do stills of both in car mode and robot mode. You kind of lift its head. And this one's not playing ball right now. It's because I don't have bloody fingernails. Here we go. You lift its head and spin it around, and its little arms pop through. So look, their real robot mode is pretty lame. What I'll do is I'll get them both. I'll transform them both. So it goes up, the head spins around, and then his little arms pop up. The head doesn't really stay straight. I'm not sure if it's supposed to or not, but they're pretty cool. I mean, what do you want for a race car, right? Actually, in car mode, you wouldn't know they're transformed. So that's them in car mode, and they actually zoom around in that mode too. So I'll get the red one again. I'll change the tyres as well, just so you guys know that both of them work. So we're going to do it nice and slow so it doesn't fly off the track. He's not as aerodynamic in robot mode, being standing up. So when I first... So it's fully functional, obviously. When I there we go. When I first put these, I just gave it a full crank and just went flying off. Lucky I caught it, man. I got the reflexes of just an animal, man, or a cat. Anyone that knows my cat. My cat is, I've got a Maine Coon. It's a massive breed, but it's so clumsy. I've never seen a cat fall over And that's why now when I say I got the reflex of a cat, it doesn't mean much, man, because my cat's a goofball. So both of them work. And that's little robot mode going for a bit of a spin. It's a shame. Now I did say, I did know on eBay these were going for, the US one's complete, I don't know, $400. This one's an Aussie one, I don't know what it's worth. I'm going to do an auction in my group, I think, on this guy, just to kind of let you guys tell me what it's worth. I'll start it at $50 and whatever it goes for, it goes for. But I did note that they sell, you can get the Transformers slot cars, the cars by themselves on eBay. Sealed, they're about 150 mint on card. You're obviously not going to crack one to play, but they had quite a few loose ones from between $20 and $50. And whether or not they work or not, you could at least pinch a tyre off them, because all I'm missing is one bloody tyre to be able to have them both raced. If I put him on without the tyre, it doesn't do anything. He just kind of spins out, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, and it actually shoots the tyre off. It shoots the tyre off when you do that. So, yeah, if you could go pick up a cheaper, I mean, I was half tempted to do it myself, but I just haven't got the time or effort, the energy to wait, and I just took it out of my house, basically. It's such a big box. So jump on eBay, you can easily pick up replacement, even if the car's not working, which is probably better because you'll get it cheaper. At least you can get the matching tyre, the matching back tyre to go with the red dude. I'm not sure if these guys have names, these two vehicles. HP Decepticon car, HP Autobot car. So one's an Autobot, one's a Decepticon. Do they have stickers? How do I know which is which? I assume the Autobot is, yeah, the Autobot must be blue. He's got a little more of a kind of a heroic face. I'll do stills up on here. So, yeah, this is really cool. Like I said, I had seen these in the past and the train set as well, but I've never actually had them in my hands. They are not unlike any kind of AFX racing set. They got that cool track, and this is complete. I don't have it all fully put together because, or the track not complete, it's missing two flagpoles. But I do have all the track. It just didn't fit on my little bench here, so I just made a little bit of a loop for this video. And I'll link, when I do put the sale in, I'll link this video so everyone can see that it's functional. Everything is in excellent condition, so there's no breaks on any of the tracks, clips, anything like that. The only issue is it's supposed to have 8 glow-in-the-dark rails, and I've got 7, and the 8 is broken in half, which is a bit of a shame. But again, you can pick that up on eBay quite cheaply. So you can actually complete this on eBay, I reckon for $50 Australian, you can complete it. So actually the flags I haven't looked up, I'm not sure. But you can get one of these for almost nothing, and you can get the cars for, you only need the tyre, man. So, and I believe there are different cars too, so you can add to just the collection of just red and white ones, which come with the set, as per the box. So it comes with red and white. But the box has red, blue and yellow demonstrated on the front, so I'm actually not sure how many different colours there are. Hey, if you know, feel free to drop a comment in here. I don't know a whole lot about this set. Like I said, it's only the first time I've actually had it in my hands, so it's bloody cool as. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have a bit of a play with it for a few days, and I'm gonna pop her an auction and hopefully put this in someone's collection. And I know it's a pretty desirable item, so I'm definitely gonna try and keep this from Australia because postage overseas would be pretty exorbitant. Having said that, overseas buyer wants to pay postage, I don't care, I'll send it anywhere. I'm not one of those guys that says, no, I'm not going to ship there. If you want to pay postage, I'll send this anywhere, man. Antarctica, if you got the money, I couldn't care less. If you need this, yep, no problems, I'll send it anywhere. But yeah, it'd be nice to keep in Australia, just because this is an Australian piece. But there it is, a Tyco Krona Toys G1, what do we call it officially? Electric racing set. With night glow. Don't think that works a whole well, but I might give it a crack. I tell you what, I'm going to turn the lights off after this, keep recording. If it works, I'll put a little video at the end. If the video ends with me now, it didn't work, alright? Thanks for watching, guys. This is a pretty unique Transformers item. I love my G1 stuff, obviously, and yeah, you get cool stuff like this, you got to show it, man. I might never get one of these ever again, and I'll spew because I forgot what it did or what it looked like. Now I can refer back to my video, and these videos are as much for me as they are for you or anyone I'm sharing them with, because I'll go through so many toys and I'm gonna eventually forget what I've had, and it's so cool to go back and say in 10 years time, man, I had that, I was that. Or there's going to be something one day that goes up, blows up in value, and it was worth 50k, and I had it and I sold it for $200, and I'll go, you idiot, man, what'd you sell it for? Just having a laugh, man. Keep watching my channel, guys. I've got some cool giveaways coming up. I've got, so toys don't stop. If you like having a bit of a laugh with toys, don't want to take it too seriously, subscribe to my channel. You won't miss anything I've got coming up. And like I said, get some super cool stuff. Appreciate you watching, guys. Transformers for life, along with vintage toys, gents and ladies. Thank you very much.